Welcome, Giants fans, to your source for the latest news. Get insider access and stay ahead of the game with a subscription to Giants News. The Giants brought in some experienced Major League arms in Joe Ross and Sean Newcomb, who have had varying degrees of success in the majors and are somewhat known players. However, let's take a look at some of the lesser-known players. These are usually players with minimal experience in the major leagues who are not considered top candidates. The baseball season is a 162-game marathon, and organizational depth plays a big role in reaching the finish line. The end-of-season list usually looks very different from the opening day list. This is due to a variety of factors such as promotions, demotions, trades, waivers, and injuries. So the Giants brought in 37 non-roster invitees who have a chance to be added to the active roster at some point in 2023. The first on our list is Mauricio Lavra. Giants fans briefly saw Mauricio Lavra last year. The right-handed pitcher posted a 4.41 ERA, 3.72 FIP, 1.34 WHIP, 11.0 K/9, and a 2.50 SO/W ratio. This was not his first stint in the majors. Lavra played for the Philadelphia Phillies in 2020 and 2021, registering a 12.91 ERA in a brief sample of just 7 games. However, the Giants must have liked what they saw from the 26-year-old pitcher. With San Francisco, Lavra exhibited mid-90s sinker that generated a lot of ground balls, along with a slider that made it tough for opposing batters. Opposing batters hit just .182 against his slider in 2022. I think his command was better than what we saw too. He started the winter with 40 man, but he didn't sign and he elected free agency for a minor league contract. Lavra will likely start the season with the Sacramento River Cats. He pitched for them last year, where he posted a 0.00 ERA with an asterisk, 0.85 WHIP, 12.6 K/9, and a 7.00 SO/W ratio in 20 AAA innings. If he continues to pitch at that level, he'll have another chance with the Giants in no time. Next up is Sam Delaplane. Delaplane has been one of the most intriguing arms in the Giants organization over the past few seasons. However, injuries have prevented him from making any kind of impact. The Giants claimed Delaplane off waivers from the Seattle Mariners in the middle of the 2021 season because they clearly did. The Bay Area native underwent Tommy John surgery with the Mariners, but they didn't want to pay him while he recovered from an injury, so they released him. The Giants claimed him, added him to the active roster, and transferred him to the 60-day injured list. When they claimed him, they knew it was a move for 2022 or 2023. The Giants also did the same maneuver with Luis Gonzalez and Colton Welker. Last but not least, we have Jorge Guzman. Do you remember when the Giants almost traded for Giancarlo Stanton from the Miami Marlins? They came so close, but the powerful outfielder used his no-trade clause to be traded to the New York Yankees. The Yankees sent 3 players, including Starlin Castro, Jose Devers, and Jorge Guzman. The Yankees gave him some chances in 2021, and he showed a fastball that can reach 100 miles per hour. However, his control has been an issue, which makes him a high-risk pitcher. The Giants are giving Guzman another chance to find the control, and the hope is that he can become a reliable pitcher in the future. His high potential, what do you think of these players? Which non-roster players are you most excited to see in spring training? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. It will be interesting to see how these players perform in spring training and if any of them will make an impact on the Giants roster this season. In addition to these lesser-known players, the Giants also have a solid core of established players, including Buster Posey, Brandon Crawford, and Evan Longoria. With the addition of some experienced arms and the potential for some under-the-radar players to make an impact, the Giants could surprise some people this season and make a run for the playoffs. Of course, there are always unknowns in any baseball season, and injuries and other unexpected events can derail even the most promising of teams. But with a strong organizational depth and a focus on developing young talent, the Giants are well positioned to weather any storms that may come their way. So keep an eye on these non-roster players during spring training and see if any of them can earn a spot on the Giants roster. It's always exciting to see new players emerge and make a name for themselves, and the Giants may just have a few surprises up their sleeves this season.